YouTube, Adriannthakidd. Adriannthakidd back in another reaction video. Today we got the science of racism. So it seems like today everybody's trying to make everything about color, you know what I'm saying? And that's really unfortunate. But we gonna find out the science of it. And now I didn't know there was science involved. I thought this was like proper history. Vocabulary. Yeah, like I thought this was more history, not science. But we gonna see what they're talking about with this one. Let's get straight to it.
Racism is real.
And it can not only cause psychological pain,
But also physiological damage.
And if y'all see me eating, I got some fries over here, so don't mind me.
The science of racism, using studies and evidence to see exactly how it impacts individuals, uncover what makes people racist in the first place, and understand what we can do to successfully combat it.
So racist people have like brain damage?
The name on it makes a difference. After sending out over 1,300 fake resumes in response to employment ads,
What does that
found
mean?
that resumes with more traditionally sounding black names receive 50% fewer callbacks than those with more white sounding names.
Wow.
These resumes were literally identical, except for the names. This
Dang,
shows
so if I'm LaQuisha, they're not gonna take me?
significant impact on our students.
now classism is a huge issue. Studies show that
Classism.
people in poverty will experience more discrimination than people that are wealthier. But even when black and white people grow up in wealthy families and have similar education, even though they start wealthy, black boys are more likely to end up poor. One of the major
Dang.
factors can start as early as preschool, where teachers are more likely to punish black students over white
What?
students for the same behavior. Even in adulthood, prison sentences for the same crime are 10% longer. for
I'm gonna
black
talk about that
and the use
then.
of force is 3.6 times higher.
When studying the
Dang.
existence of racism towards indigenous people in Australia,
What the heck is indigenous? Indigenous?
families reported racism.
Pause.
And interestingly, scientists began to link these experiences to poor mental health status, sleep difficulties, obesity.
So if you can't sleep, you just wake up racist?
Brings up
What?
an important fact. Racism can truly be damaging to your health. Now, racism involves a set of people holding power over other people, and that imbalance
I'ma just shut up.
is what causes stress. And again, this can be measured experimentally. When Latina students were paired with people they've been told had racial bias against them, their cardiovascular stress response went up.
I mean, yeah, like if you tell me somebody's racist against me,
Had no bias against them at all.
and you tell me somebody don't like me because I'm black, I'm gonna be like,
Discrimination was linked to debilitating
you know?
mental health effects. And the scientific community is now validating how racism plays a significant role in the formation of health disparities.
so
much that there are now links to breast cancer, hypertension, and heart disease. The chronic stress of racism can have people leaning on negative health behaviors like smoking and drinking. In fact, the amount
So a
of
racist person
that a
smokes?
person experiences in a year is positively correlated to the number of drinks and cigarettes consumed.
Of course, you'd expect that if you go to your doctor, your health would be in good hands. But racial
Yeah.
biases exist here as well. Hundreds of medical physicians were asked to look over a case of either black or white patients who likely just suffered a heart attack. Those who scored higher on a racial bias test were less likely to prescribe black patients a drug that would reduce blood clots and prevent heart attacks.
For real?
In fact, half of white medical students and residents still believe in false biological differences between white and black patients. Like that black patients are more pain tolerant than white patients because of less sensitive nerve endings and thicker skin. These false beliefs negatively contribute to medical treatment. And doctors with these biases don't outright refuse to care to black patients, and they probably don't consider themselves racist.
wait, so like the doctor just like refused to give him medicine or something?
Which means that many people still hold these beliefs and values. For example, studies show that most people perceive the faces of other races to be more angry than faces of their own race. Now, these findings make some people uncomfortable because it's hard to look at your own bias and where you sit in perpetuating.
Look,
some of these
I just have a mad like looking face, you know? I'll be like,
There's a lot that we can
and I'm
do
perfectly fine, I promise.
to unlearn our own biases right now.
The thing is, we're not born racist. We learn biases
Facts.
from our environment and how we are raised. When children are adopted before
I'm sorry about that squeaking chair.
by someone of a different race, they actually develop the same facial recognition patterns of their adopted parents rather than their own race. It that our ability to quickly judge other
That's
races
interesting.
is learned from our parents or our environment. This is why talking about racism and anti-racism is so important.
If you do hold racial bias, the important thing to know is that you can change your brain.
I feel like you have to talk about race to see a change, because you can't just like brush it off and act like racism doesn't exist, you know?
is threatening. But immediately after, a brainwave from the rational part of the brain, the prefrontal cortex, came in and challenged an initial frequency. Our brains and the
I almost died.
neurons inside them are constantly rewiring. This means that you can literally retrain your brain in combat racist thoughts. And here's an example of how. A study found racial bias lessened after subliminal exposure to counter stereotypes. Participants were shown faces of popular celebrities of diverse races, including Beyonce. And this
I was about to say,
finding led to decreased
who is
bias
that?
within seconds to minutes. This
No, I'm just
emphasizes
playing.
the scientific importance of representation in media.
This might seem a little obvious, but people who spend more time with different races and different backgrounds show less bias. This
Yeah.
is called contact theory, where intergroup contact reduces intergroup.
So it's like, if you hang with, like, if I'm black and I hang with all black people, then I'ma just like,
And finally,
I'm be more comfortable with black, I guess. But you know, I feel like everybody should hang with everybody, you know, to see their side of stuff.
Found that when authors work with people of different races and backgrounds, their work received 10% more citations and prestige. These are scientifically based studies that we use as examples of how to combat racism. The most important thing is to be aware that racism exists, aware that it is damaging,
And
It definitely
aware
exists.
it's up to you to combat it altogether.
Alright, y'all. That's it for that video. These fries hitting. Alright, so like what I was saying earlier is like I seen that the news was talking about like school shootings and stuff. And it said that a white person shot up a school, and then a black person, I think he was like a year younger, he was accompanying somebody who was also shooting up a school. But the black person received more time for the same crime. Like, I don't really get it. You know, I don't like I personally, I don't know enough about that situation to speak on it too much more. But you know, people deserve equal treatment, you know. I hope y'all learned something today, class. Oh, speaking of class, today last day of school, so you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be grinding on this YouTube stuff all summer. Shouts out to class of 2021. And that's it. If y'all like this video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe for more. Thank y'all for watching, and I'm out.